Inspirational Goods, here with another episode of Quotes to Live By. This week I picked a quote that wasn't attributed to anyone in particular, but the quote goes, "You may not always be the smartest in the room, and you will not always be the strongest or the funniest or the most talented. But you can always be brave, and you can always be kind, and these are the things that you should be every minute of every day for the rest of your life. Because yes, those things, they're great things, but these things are better." And I think that we get so pressured sometimes to become the best in life, whether that's being the best in a sports team, or the strongest, or the funniest, or the pressure to be the smartest at work, or to be the prettiest and to always look good. And the reality is that these are things that we can never always be the best at. There's always going to be someone who's better than you in certain areas of your life, and to put that pressure on ourselves to think that we have to be the best all the time just causes so much unnecessary anxiety and depression, because you're always trying to strive for something that in reality really isn't something that is realistically that attainable. And I think that it's so true. When you really think about what's most important, you always have the decision to be brave and to choose to do something for yourself or for someone else in any given time of the day. And you can always choose to be kind to other people or things or animals. So it's a choice that we can make, and it's something that I think we need to kind of rearrange our thought process. And it's not to be better than others. And I think, competition is great. It's fun sometimes, but when it gets past the point where you're suffering mentally and physically because you think you have to be the best at something, it's really not realistic and not worth it. I think the real challenge that we should give to ourselves is to really be a better person than we were ourselves the day before. So if you can come to the end of every day and look yourself in the mirror and just ask the question, was I the best version of myself today? And was I kind today? And what areas can I be better? Where can I personally improve my life so that I can be a better person for myself, for my family, and for the world around me? And I think that's really what we need to focus on. It's not being the smartest and being the prettiest. It's how can I feel more beautiful for myself? How can I educate myself to understand a little bit more about my life and understand more about, cultures and things around me? It's just improving your world and the world around you. And at the end of the day, it's an honor if you can say you were one of the top in a certain category. It's great. But most people, you don't realize how much you can really influence and touch lives by just being kind and caring, and showing people that you're brave, and that in itself is strong. And showing people that you can motivate and influence them in those ways. So I think that this is just something that I wanted to share, because when we are in so much competition with ourselves, sometimes things don't get done the way they should. And if we can just be more accepting and realize, in certain moments, that you need to take a step back and realize that you're not the smartest or you're not the funniest, that other person can really shine, and amazing things can happen if we kind of just realize that, sometimes some people are better than us in some areas. We all have our own unique talents, and we all have our own unique things that we can give to each other in this world. So don't stress if you're not the smartest or the funniest or the prettiest. It's an individual thing that we should try to be the best version of ourselves that we can be, and not always compare ourselves to everyone around us. So just wanted to share this reminder to all of you today. I think it's very important. And just, always remember to be kind. It makes a huge difference. So thank you all for listening today, and I look forward to sharing another quote next week. Bye, everyone. Take care.